Mustang is back, and we want to figure out what's going on with it. It's finally cleaned up. You must feel better about that, huh?
I do.
Seeing it all nice and clean. But anyway, it's been gone for probably a month or two now, and it's finally back, and we're noticing that the idle is not acting the same as it was. One thing we did notice, and this is with E85 in general, is that with E85 you have to be really careful when it goes to that winter blend, because your ethanol content drops, which then we were chasing like this whole thing with the car. We were trying to figure out why it wasn't running right, why it was chopping out, and we should have been paying attention to our flex fuel sensor. That's my bad. I'm the tuning guy apparently. But essentially, guys, when the winter hits, watch that winter blend, which will drastically change how the car handles, or how the car feels, especially up top. It'll start breaking up. So we learned that lesson. We actually started changing our tune, which was not the right way to go. So just pay attention to that, guys, especially in the winter months, to make sure that you're not chasing something that's not actually a problem.
Yeah, what you don't want to do is start whacking on the car, okay, when the computer's trying to figure out how to adjust for what ethanol content you have, because ultimately you could do real damage. It could go pop. So right.
When this car is done, he's going to be able to go to the gas pump, get E85, run it. It's going to make a ton more power. And then if he wants to run pump gas through it, he can, because he's got a flex fuel sensor. So it's going to be awesome. So
check out and see guys that are having problems with their fuel consistency. Problem is it's expensive. C85, okay, supposedly makes it run cooler, okay, and is more consistent, a lot more consistent. And
C is for consistent.
There you go.
That's not true. I'm going to try to hook up the computer up and see if we can figure out if for whatever reason the map may have changed. So we'll check back in with you in a second. So we are logged in here, and the first thing we need to do, first thing he needs to do is turn the car on, turn the switch to on, so I can see if there was a failure at all. So Dad, go ahead and turn the key to on. Let's see, go to link up here. Fuel failed.
Yeah, I don't understand why it would just constantly do that.
So the fuel failed, which means that based on the map that's currently on the laptop to what's being ran on the car itself, there's a difference. So what we're going to do is we're going to send the file that's on the laptop to the ECU in the computer to make sure that that's what's being ran in the car. Alright, so now you're going to cycle the key to off, back off, turn the key back to on. Let's see here. Okay, we were passed. We were good to go. Car should start.
Make it go up and down. So if we don't allow it to adjust, have it idle, just have it idle on it.
It's in open loop right now, but you don't want it closed loop right now.
Right, open is what you want. You gotta let it warm up.
But that ethanol content is at 78%. So guys, I don't know if you can hear, but what we're chasing right now is there's a surge at idle, and I'm not really sure why it's doing that. Hopefully some of you guys might have an idea, but right here's our target air fuel ratios. Go to the idle settings here.
We're actually building these right now.
You got the idle set way low. It doesn't idle there.
We're building these.
The only other thing I could go is that maybe timing. You're getting frustrated with me when there's something going on with the car. 100%. I don't know how else to tell you that. There's no reason that a tune should work. And in 2 seconds. Basically, guys, what's going on is every time we get the tune set, we drive it for a while. It then falls out of, I want to say, it starts learning and then learns something that's, obviously we tried doing an open and closed loop, meaning that it'll learn or not learn. And every time we let it learn, initially the idle seems to smooth out, temperature stays where it's supposed to, but then after you drive it for a while, the car all of a sudden starts acting up. It looks like it loses its tune, starts idling too high, or starts surging. The temperature starts climbing on the car. So something's happening which is causing this thing to either lose its tune or lose its bearing.
That's about good. Boost right now. Crazy. Boosting right now. Why it's heating up? You wonder why you're heating up at idle, that's why. You gotta slow the blower up. You got the wrong pulleys on the blower.
What was that?
That's a new sound.
That's a
Like, okay, I'm out.
Alright guys, well, I don't know. Do you know?
I don't know. I'm not a tuner.
I think you should hire a tuner, dude.
I think I'm gonna hire a tuner.
Alright, we're gonna hire a tuner. We'll be back with you guys. Thanks for checking in. Like, share, subscribe. Appreciate it, guys. Bye.